And kids still eat free. Pizza Hut, pizza and so much more.
Right, hello. I am going to festival this weekend and I am going as a zombie to celebrate my lovely friends Alan and Rob. It's their stag do, so in honour of that I am zombieing up. I was going to be Medusa, but that turned out to be quite a shit idea, so here we go. Right, to start off with, oh, and I wanted to demo the makeup too. Okay, to start off with, I have got some whiteout contact lenses that I've just put in. It took me bloody ages to do. Never put contact lenses in before. It's a bit strange, but there we go. So I've got lenses in. My next stage is to darken my eyes. So I'm going to be using mainly this. It's a bruise wheel, and it's really good. You can get them from Charles Fox and Screenface, just over 10 quid, really handy. Okay, so first of all, let's get my mirror sorted. I'm just going to kind of darken around both of my eyes, being really careful not to get any makeup. Onto the new contact lenses. And actually it brings out the eyes as well. Light's gone out. There we go. I've already made my costume. It's drying outside while I found a dress that I wasn't particularly fond of and have just trashed it, essentially. Now I'm not going to do very much with this makeup. I'm kind of thinking keeping it quite simple. I was going to go full on and a little bit nuts with it. I started off with bits of toilet roll stuck to my head and then scrunching up to look like flaky skin. Then I scrapped that. Then I've tried one with latex, same thing. And I just think in this case maybe less is a little bit more. Okay, with a angled brush, I'm just going to put a little bit of red around my eyes. But again, very carefully. Blend that in a little bit. Yeah. So I'm being really careful not to put actually anything onto the waterline of my eyes. And then same thing on the other side. That's not bad at all. one's, yeah, that one a little bit darker. Now I'm not going to finish this off, as in I'm not going to make it stay forever. If I wanted to make this a little bit more permanent, because at the moment I'm using greaseproof paint, well, grease-based paint, so it's going to be a little bit more, you know, it'll rub off quite easily, and I don't want this obviously on Saturday to rub off, so I would put a fine layer of powder over the top. Right, so I'm going to clean my brush, and so that's pretty much the eyes reasonably done. Right, now I'm going to kind of put some black along here, a little bit black around my mouth. Sorry, there's a fly. And just shape my jawline ever so slightly. I might try a little bit of the lilac to shape my jaw. So I'm going, if I do that, I'm just going underneath the cheekbone. That's not bad. I'm going to add a little bit of black to that as well, I think. Tiny bit more up there. That might need a little bit more blending. Okay, so same thing again. Let's do a little bit here. And blacken the lips. Now I'm not going, oh, I look a bit like a weird goth at the moment. I'm not going direct kind of properly onto my lips, and just kind of going around the lip base. Okay, so teeth, although my teeth aren't particularly white, despite the best attempts of a scary lady on a cruise, I'm going to put some super colour onto my teeth. If this doesn't work, the other alternative is eye makeup mixed with Vaseline. Now, it won't stain, it won't hurt the teeth, it will come off quite easily. It's just a better, well, not better, but maybe easier way of doing it. Now, of course, I'm the only person who's going to be using this bruise well, so I can double dip, I believe the technical phrase is. Okay. Oh, that looks really nasty. Tastes quite nice though. Okay. Okay, I'm going to shut like that and let that dry a bit. And I can show my hand. Okay, finishing touch is some blood. Okay, this is a lot I'm going to use. I'm going to do the rest of this tricky like this. This is a lot I'm going to use. It is quite a dark colour I've opted for. And I'm going to I can't find my palette at the moment, so I'm going to use a makeshift. That's still staying on quite well, that's okay. I'm going to put a little bit of this into a container. And there's my brush. I'm going to use a combination of a stipple sponge, brush I was using before, and a sponge. Just thinking, before I put that on, I might put a little bit of a red base on. This might... Shall I? No, let's try a little bit. Again, super colour. I'm just gonna... No, around my mouth. Yeah, that's base. I don't want to use too many colours in this. Okay, blood. So I've chosen a very dark shade of blood. And I'm going to pour a little bit onto sponge. It is a dirty sponge, I'm afraid. I'm just going to stipple that around my mouth. Now I'm not going to go any further, as in put any more makeup, just apart from on my face today, but obviously for the weekend I'm going to kind of put some maybe blood dripping down my neck or some such creation. Okay, and then with the paintbrush, I've got a little bit of blood on my paintbrush, I'm going to put a few dabs on my face and then break it up. Stipple sponge, let's put it more on that side. Oh, I've put a bit too much on there. Rubbish, put a bit too much on. Okay, let's try and wipe that bit off. Blend that back in and start again. Let's try. I think the moral nah, that doesn't work as well. I think the moral of this is a little bit goes quite a long way. There we go. Okay, so I've got a little bit around my mouth and a little bit on my teeth. I think what I'd quite like to do is paint a little bit more around my mouth. and then maybe get a little bit of Vaseline. And then put it over my mouth. That's it, because I quite like this to keep looking fresh. Excellent. So I think that's enough blood. I quite probably like to put a little bit more black on, I think. So again, using the stipple sponge and the bruise wheel, I'm going to get a little bit of black. That's it. Let's break that bit as well. So pretty much, I think that's going to be the look I'm going to go for. So with my outfit, and with my hair down and really messy, I think that's me as a zombie.